How's that sauce cut?
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. We're all here.
What's up, everybody? It's your fault, ladies and gentlemen.
I just ate 5 big burritos from Taco Bell. Do you think I can pull off an hour without using the restroom and having bubble gum?
Please don't do that.
Okay.
What's up?
Hold up.
What are you doing?
Thinking about moving out of my mom's basement.
And how's that going for you?
It's not going too well.
Subscription.
Y'all
on
know
top
y'all
of the
listen,
Snyder Cut.
if y'all listen real closely, you can hear Dmajini snoring.
He's snoring?
Listen, be quiet.
Are you serious? Wow. My brother worked hard.
You can't make this up.
No, you can't make it up.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
Wow.
Just be quiet, y'all, and enjoy the stream.
Hey, yo, Abu Nas.
What up?
Yo, we chilling in the studio. But right about now, I think we need a freestyle.
Freestyle?
Yeah, can you handle it?
Yeah, I can handle that.
All
Yo,
right, my brother, go.
Supreme, that's a law. Always battle scarred. I rise for my people, straight to the graveyard. I can't understand why your dumb ass got banned. But leave it to me, brother, I will not shake your hand.
Word.
Chilling in the city, I'm listening to Biggie. The mayor of St. James, his spirit's still with me. You roll with Abu Nas, yeah, you know what they gon' do. If you bought my album, then I'm glad you came through.
Hold it down.
You know the sound, holding that shit down for the lost and found.
Here we go.
You know the sound, holding this shit down for the lost and found. Faster than a laser beam, straight in your dreams. We're the A-team with the brand new regime. You gotta rep the streets every day and night, giving you the power to destroy the Antichrist. That's Dark Council in a nutshell, my dude. Don't interrupt, cause I know you being rude. Giving you protection for the one that's mic checking. Learning all the lessons that's here in this session. I'm on my righty shit, you gon' pay me what you owe. Fuck around, boy, I'm gonna call Sub-Zero. My brother Subby picked up the phone. What it do? I want this bitch in hell, frozen like an ice cube.
I'm dreaming of a Christmas just like the ones we used to know. Something feels real strange right now. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys help me out? Still Leg, what's up? Hello, how are you doing tonight? Be blessed. Be blessed, brother. Something's going on tonight. I just feel real strange. I don't know what's going on. Something is going on. Now we play the waiting game. Welcome back, guys. Well, look, we have brown skin, and sometimes brown-skinned people are late to shows. That's what we do, you know. Hello, Fatal J and crew. Hello. Still leg. What up? Kai. Is this the first show of 2025? This is the first show of 2025. Good to see everybody is here. It's about time y'all back. Thank you so much for that, sir. And I'm gonna blow you up accordingly. Here you go. Thank you.
See ya.
Thank you so much. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Sergeant, thank you for coming. I just made you a moderator for my channel after putting up with two vandalist intruders on my panel early tonight. So next time you visit, you keep the chat safe. I have no clue what you're talking about, but thank you for making me a moderator. When you become a moderator on the Fatal J show, you know what that means? You have to pay me money to be a moderator. The people that you already seen are the moderators right now. Guess what? They paid me. Let's continue. Kai, thank you so much. I'm not going to give you the shout out that you deserve. This is the shout out that you deserve. That Fantastic Four intro that you just saw me in, that was Kai. Make sure to give him lots of money, and he'll make one for you too. A2D2, glad you're here. We got 33 people in here. Make sure to smash that like button. Thank you. Let's continue. We got Dan the Man in here. What up, Dan the Man? Hold on. My eyes. The freak is going on? This camera's not working. What up, Dmajini? What up, Bruce? Bruce Almighty. What up, sir? Oh, man, it's going to be a dope show. We got the original Jedi up in here. What up, original? What's wrong with my eyes? Let's get this party started. Let's get it started. It's me. I'm sending evil vibes to you all through. It's just 4 years. Come on, Sean. Don't start that mess, man. Captain America Brave and the Bold reviews. We're actually going to be talking about that. Stay tuned on the show. Something is wrong with my camera. Let me fix it. Okay? Let me see if I can fix my camera. Let's see if I can fix my camera. Is Fatal J going to be able to fix his camera? Let's see. Hey, what up, everybody? I'm glad y'all here. So, of course, this is called the Dark Council Show. And, of course, the Dark Council is nowhere to be found. But I'm going to hold it down until the Dark Council comes. Now, tonight, what we're going to be talking about, Fantastic Four trailer. Was it trash or was it mid? We're going to be talking about Thunderbolts. Was it trash or was it trash? We're going to be talking about Beau DeMayo. He had a lot to say about Marvel. I bet you didn't even know who Beau DeMayo is. See, y'all be tripping out there, bro. Beau DeMayo. This is who Beau DeMayo is. He made the dopest Marvel show last year. If you can name that show, I promise you I won't talk about Boo Boo tonight. You know what I mean? Glad y'all came out. 19K Fox, what's up, sir? This man right here, I call him the man from Kung Fu. You know the dude from Kill Bill? All he does is walk around the planet. That's all he does. Glad you're here, brother. Yes, sir. Now, let's get into it. You guys, we seen a trailer out here now. Dark Council, they probably haven't seen it. But we're going to check it out right here. We're going to talk about this trailer. You guys let me know if it's mid or not. We're going to break it down. We're going to check it out. Let's check it out right here. You guys let me know if y'all can hear too.
Family dinner every week. Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Now, hold on, man. I want to stop it right here. I got into it with a lot of people about this. A whole lot of people about this. I mean, a whole lot. I got the tweet to prove it. Hold on, man. Y'all think I'm joking. I got the tweet to prove it. I got into it with a lot of people about this trailer. And my only beef about this trailer was this freaker right here. The Thing. He looks terrible. This and everybody like, oh, they going back to the comic books. No, sir. No, sir. That is pure unadulterated trash. I'm going to pull it up. I promise you I'm going to pull it up. People got mad at me, man. There were about 300 people that agreed with me. This is it right here. 300 people agree with me. I'm supposed to show you. Right here. This is what I had to say about this ugly freaker. Right here. This is what I had to say. For the people clowning the CGI for Superman, I want y'all to have that same smoke for this CGI thing. This looks terrible. That looks terrible. That's terrible. That's not terrible to y'all? Now, don't get me wrong. The look is dope from the neck down. But when we get to the head part, pause, it looks terrible. Dang, Kai is cold. He said, reminds me of Georgia Binks level CGI. The voice. Yes, the voice. It's the voice, too. He sound like this.
Hey, what up, bud? I'm glad you're making some cookies out there. You know, what we're gonna do? We're gonna save.
He don't supposed to sound like that. He supposed to. It's clobbering time. He supposed to have that bass in his voice. Why he sound like a batty boy?
We're gonna make some cookies. Let's fight. Reed Richards. Hey, man, what's up? Sue Storm, how you doing out there?
You know, it's trash. It's trash. Madam, my problem with the trailer is the way swap Reed Richards. Well, Latinos say they of the Caucasian persuasion. So I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know what to tell you. But let's continue with this trailer. Let's continue with the trailer. We're going to continue with the trailer till the boys come in. Let's continue.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week.
Shout out to Kai.
Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Herbie, how's that?
And I want y'all to notice something else. Okay, you see this freaker right here? I want y'all to notice something. This freaker right here. Pedro, did you notice in the trailer that we didn't see none of his powers? Could it be? And let me look at the camera. Could it be that his little stretchy powers looks lame? Just put it on your brain. I'm not hating on this trailer. This trailer is fire. But I'm just trying to put a little something on your brain. Let's continue.
Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Here we go.
Herbie, how's
Everything
that
look
sauce
good.
coming?
Now listen to the thing's voice. It's not rugged. It don't sound like a monster. Nothing. Now you would think if this is the thing, and what up, Chill Mug? I see you in the chat. You would think if this was the thing, pause, even his vocal cords will be rocks. You know?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
Listen to the voice.
Okay. Is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious. I just want to add a little bit of zip. Okay?
What up, Lady Marie? We're just breaking a few things down.
Before we went up the first
See, I like this 1960s look with the astronaut suits. I like this.
time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock. The best pilot in the world.
What up, Mark? We breaking down this trailer.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Man, glad you're here, brother. Glad you're here.
I think Boo's going through some technical difficulties. What's up, everybody in the chat? What's good?
It's all good, man. How you feeling this week?
Good, bro. You know, just working hard, man, doing what I got to do. I feel so out of the loop, brother. I've been working, man, you know, like crazy.
Bro, You've been grinding, bro. Bro, you've been grinding like ever since what? December, November.
Yeah, it's been going crazy, man. You know, I don't want to leave any money on the table.
Bro, you reminded me of my pops. I've been trying to look for one of them hats. I call it the newspaper boy hat. I don't know the official name for it, though. You know what I mean?
That is the name for it. That's what they call them.
Oh, okay.
We used to rock them like this back in the day, back in NYC. You know, I'm trying to bring them back.
Well, you know who really made it dope from New York to me when they was rocking them?
Yeah, me.
All right, you and what was the Camp Low? Remember Camp Low?
Camp Low, yeah. Lucchini.
This
is it. What? Lucchini falling from the sky. Let's get rich. What?
Look,
Yeah.
I love that song. That's one of my favorite hip hop songs. But do you know I don't know what the freak they're saying? I've been trying to figure out my whole 37 years of this planet, trying to figure out what they're saying on this song.
Yeah,
Do you know
that's
what they saying?
that old school Brooklyn slang, brother. You know,
Bro, but
it's hard.
I understand slang,
Mhm.
but that's a different language that they rap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like listening to, like, when you listen to Wu-Tang and you listen to Ghostface Killer and Raekwon, it's like they got their own kind of Shaolin slang.
But I get that. I get the Wu-Tang Staten Island slang. But when it comes to Camp Lo, and I advise everybody after the show, look up a song called Camp Lo Lucchini. I promise you, you are not going to understand anything they're saying. And don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But you're not going to understand nothing. I wish I could play it, but I already got a strike on my channel, bro. I already got a strike on my channel, bro. They struck me for a video I did too. Hold on, man. I got some beef. Hold on. YouTube. Look, I'm scared, okay? Because this is the thing right here. 2 months ago, I made a video. It's monetization. You said it was fine. Then you hit me with the strike. Now, I'm not raising my voice at you. I'm not. But why did you do that to me? I even talked to the company. They didn't respond. You didn't respond. What can I do to make this better? I mean, do you want me to get on my knees and beg? I mean, what do you want?
Don't get on your knees, man. You know, YouTube, they just be playing games with people, bro.
They do.
It's rough.
They do, bro. They do. Let's see what people said in the chat. What up, Chill? Doing good, nice and moisturized. Hey, man. Let me do the test. I had to make sure I was moisturized too, you know? You fist those ashy hands, Mark? Dang, man. I didn't mean to make that a big thing. It was just a little joke, you know? We do that to each other, you know? Star Killer, the one thing 2005 F4 got right was the voices and looks. Well, let's finish this up. Mark, did you see this trailer?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You know, Lady Marine, I could always use some help moisturizing. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Want to help a brother out, you know? But yes, I did see the trailer, and fake Reed Richards over there, it's just taking me out, man. You know, Fantastic Four is like, that's my favorite. Like, the Thing is my favorite character of all time, you know? And I need the Fantastic Four to be right. I need, like, Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Storm, it destroyed me. I can't do that, you know? I need to see the definitive Fantastic Four. And they're starting off on the wrong foot by having Pedro Pascal. He's not Reed Richards.
Well, maybe we missed something. Let's check out this trailer, and then we're going to break it down, man, until the rest of the crew come in. Let's check this out.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
Bro, that took me out of the trailer right there, bro.
Okay.
What?
Is this guy good?
How he look? It's too CGI-ish.
A couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's
Bro,
not delicious,
that
I just
is the
wanna add a
most
little bit of
comic
zip,
accurate thing we've ever seen.
Okay, well, let's stop there. It's comic accurate, true. But, bro, you can't tell me that's not fully CGI right there. Just look at the movement. Just look at the movement.
Good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious. I just want to add a little bit of.
That ain't too CGI-ish to you?
I can accept that. Like, I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? But this is where we are right now. Like, it's not taking me out. Like, his voice is taking me out. Absolutely.
Okay.
But the actual look of the thing right there, I can rock with that, bro. It's like, what was it? The John Byrne run of Fantastic Four. I got all of them. Like, he looks just like that.
He do look like that.
I gotta love it.
But to me, I feel like if you pumping all these millions, can't you make it look real? That's what I'm saying.
It's real enough for me. Like I said, he just got to work on that voice. You know, if you can get the gravelly voice and all that stuff, Plus, he should have a New York accent, something.
Yeah, he supposed to sound like he's from Brooklyn, right? He's supposed to be from Brooklyn. And then, see, I'm thinking, okay, if you go turn into a rock monster, ain't your vocal cords all rocked up too?
It's got to be part of it, yeah. But in a lot of iterations of this, when he does turn back to Ben Grimm, a lot of times he still has the gruff voice. It's just the way it is. That's one of the voices that I do, when I do videos, a lot of times, so you like to hear that. That's the way the thing should sound. I don't know what they were thinking about by just having him sound like an average dude.
Yeah, I kind of.
I mean, that voice right there is never going to be able to sell. It's clobbering time. It's like, he's just going to sound too, like a metrosexual.
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
All right, let's continue.
Zip, okay?
T-5. Before we went up the first time.
And Mark, while this trailer going, I want you to notice something that's not in the trailer that's very important. Let's continue.
You couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock. The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is.
Marvel, fair use.
Hi.
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
That car is dope.
Yes, it is. That's nice.
As a family.
Mark, what did you notice that was not in the trailer? I give you a clue.
Not in the, there was a
I give you a clue. You see his powers. You see.
Okay.
You see his powers. You see her powers.
But you're not seeing Reed. You're not seeing Mr. Fantastic Stretch.
Why you not seeing Mr. Fantastic Stretch? Pause.
Maybe it's not finished yet. Maybe they're not in that place in production where they can show that off yet. I don't know. But what was it? What was the other thing? What was that?
I'm just shouting some people out. Drake Mack, cold YouTuber. You subscribe to him?
I think so.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Lakers. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Dope.
Yeah, I got to make sure. I got so many people I'm sub to.
Yeah.
But what was it? One Piece. They do the stretching effect really well. So we might be in a place where they can do that now, and it can look like it's not corny. So I don't know, but you definitely don't see it here. I'm hoping maybe in the next trailer. But I'll tell you this though, Mr. Fantastic, Pedro Pascal already is not nailing it. Mr. Fantastic he's an egghead, but he's a leader. He's strong. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting that from this teaser. Mr. Fantastic in this teaser looks like little more than a housewife. Every Sunday, we're all here for dinner, no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, he just looks like beta energy coming off of him. That's not Reed Richards.
And that's crazy too, because I'm thinking, okay, every 7 o'clock on Sunday, what if I need to go to Shorty house? I mean, I'm not trying to. You're not my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And he's not the one who would say everybody's here no matter what. He's the one who's buried in some new experiment that he's doing. He has to be dragged out of what he's doing, Thanks. He's not the guy who's going to be sitting there talking about dinner served, everyone. No.
And Mark, you drive a good point, because I'm a person, I love to sit back and just pay attention to the details. I like to analyze people. It's just one of my little pleasures in life. I know that sounds crazy, but when I look at this trailer, this right here, this image, okay, is it something that you notice? You might not notice it, but I notice it.
Well, I mean, most of the time, the thing is not wearing a full uniform. I mean, there's a couple of things, huh?
Okay, this is what I noticed, and maybe I'm reaching, but when it comes to Marvel, I see a history in things. Okay, when I'm looking at this image right here, I'm looking at
The Thing is in the back. Johnny is in the back. Then you got Sue in the front, and you got Reed in the back. I got a strange feeling, and the spotlight is on Sue. I got a strange feeling, and I might be reaching. I think Sue gonna run the team, bro. I think she's gonna be the leader.
Well, if the MCU stays consistent, you would be right. But here's the thing, once again, if they took care to bring them back to the 60s, which is what I wanted them to do forever, that was a good first step. But bringing them back to the 60s means that Sue has to be weaker. Now, in the 60s, it wasn't like that, where, women were just strong women and assertive. Sue had to find her way into being a strong woman in the 60s. Remember, she was always like oh, Reed, help me. Oh my God. You know what I mean? She was always a damsel in distress, so that would be perfect character development. If they started her as a scared girl who has to get used to her powers and be assertive, but Mark, it seems like they're starting her there now.
Mark, that's why I love when you on the stream, because you always bring out them ideas. Now, watch this. If this is based in the 1960s, we can't be doing that woman is in the lead type stuff, because let's keep it funky. Our grandparents, the women wasn't having too much to say about their own opinions. I'm just telling history. I'm just speaking on history. Don't get mad at me. Go back and look at the books.
Right. They were very much supportive, of their men. They allowed their men to take the lead. Yeah. Like I said, Sue's progression does take her to being a stronger, dominant woman. But in the 60s, she would not be that. You know what I mean?
I'm saying.
So it's kind of like, I don't know about that. And like I said, Pedro, he's really giving me some beta vibes right here. Plus the publicity that they've been doing. Remember when they were on stage and they were trying to act like he had anxiety, so he wouldn't let go of her hand, like he was just holding onto her hand like a scared little child. And then when they were watching the teaser together, he's the one slumped over in a chair and he's got his head on her shoulder.
Yeah, I can pull that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, so I hope he's not bringing that energy to Reed Richards, because that's not who Reed Richards is. I will walk out if I'm seeing that, man. I can't have it, bro.
Let me see if I can pull it up, because let's see. My boy did look real weak, and they said it had to do with him having anxiety or whatever. I
don't know, man.
Look, when we watch this stuff, we want the heroes, man, on and off the screen. And you're a good actor, so at least front,
Yes. And Kai, you're right. Reed is one of the smartest dudes in the whole Marvel universe. Spider-Man, Peter Parker would go to him for things that he couldn't figure out, back in the early days. Not to mention, Spider-Man and Johnny Storm always had a bit of a rivalry, in the early days. So, I was kind of hoping that we would get a Human Torch that could play off of Spider-Man as well. But, MCU Spider-Man isn't really Spider-Man anyway. So, they're not exactly true to his character either.
Well, I ain't gonna front though, that friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, it's been pretty good. But yeah, let's check this out right here. Now, when I first saw him holding her hand, I thought he was getting his Mac on, but they were talking about he had anxiety.
Yeah.
Can you look to your left, please? Can you look to your left?
Vanessa, way over here, Vanessa.
Vanessa, bed hole.
Hey, kids. Up high. Vanessa, can we get some close down?
He did at the end.
Turn this way, though.
Yeah, that's not exactly the clip. There's another clip where he's like hanging on to her for dear life.
You talk about when they walking on stage? Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
I think that's the one.
Yeah, they walking on stage. Let me see. But yeah, man, I don't know. This could be a banger. It could be a banger, and it could be mid. It could be a flop. I just really think with this, when they give us the full trailer, they give us what we want to see. I think this might be it right here. Let's see.
Sue Storm, Vanessa Kirby, and Mr. Fantastic, Pedro Pascal.
There you go.
By the way, this is the first time all in public Marvel's first family.
Grab his hand.
Yeah, this might be the one. Yeah.
That ain't it. That ain't it either.
No.
But yeah, everybody know what we talking about though.
I mean, I feel like Pedro, the best he can do is redefine the role. Like, I'm not saying that he's a bad actor. You know, he'll probably do good with it, but it just won't be the Reed Richards that we all know. It'll be a new version of Reed.
Yeah.
It won't be compatible with the comic, you know. So I mean,
let's go back to the let's go back to the trailer though, man, because I don't know, man. I really thought they was gonna deliver, and maybe my hype is too high. I maybe that might be it, but this just didn't really do it for me. And them suits, I'm not feeling these suits either. What is your honest opinion about the suits?
It's okay. I mean, it's not. I think they went. What is this? I think they went kind of a little bit more modern than what the originals were. But I mean, it can only be so much because, like I said, once again, it is the 60s. Yeah. So it's got to look a little bit campy, I believe. And it had to be, man, because when you really think about their names, and I've said this forever, when you talk about their names, Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Girl, the Human Torch, the Thing, all of those are indicative of that time, the 60s. You know, you won't have a modern superhero today with those names, you know, so all of it is kind of like a throwback.
Yeah.
So I'm not really put off by that.
Let's see. I'm looking for something. Let's see. Oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for right here. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull up the image. Because what this does, what I'm about to pull up is it got all the suits. And what we're going to do, we're going to compare all the suits. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull it up. Shout out to John 3PO. Shout out to Lord Callis. They couldn't make it to the show, but them brothers is busy making that bread. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jay's out there hustling. You know, he had the release of Achromatic Chronicles Green. You know, that's out. Yeah. So y'all, you know, support our brother John 3PO. Yes, indeed, man.
I don't know what I just did. Dang.
Yeah, what are you doing, bro?
I don't know, man. I'm tripping. Dang, I ain't gonna be able to pull it up.
But I like Galactus. You know, that looks pretty badass, you know, from what I've seen anyway. You know, they're just showing us a little bit right now. But, you know, that's good. You know, the Silver Surfer, unfortunately, they did the little gender swap on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's reasons to be, like, cautiously optimistic here. But, you know, like I said, man, I can't. I'm going to have to check it out. I didn't want to, but like I said, as a lifelong fan, it's almost like I can't resist. You know what I mean?
Man, that's how they get us every time, and then we end up being disappointed, though.
I haven't seen an MCU film in forever. Believe me, this is about the Fantastic Four. It's not about anything else. It's like I have to see the Fantastic Four. But I haven't seen, like...
What was the last one you seen?
Make a point to do family.
Probably Multiverse of Madness, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was the
you didn't like Multiverse of Madness?
It was okay. I mean, I had my problems with it, but you know, it was all right.
Watch this, I'm supposed to blow your mind. Multiverse of Madness. I can rewatch that all the time, man. Any other Marvel movie, I can't rewatch.
Yeah,
I can't rewatch.
You liked it that much?
Man, I love that movie, man. Shout out to Bosco. I'm glad you're here, man. Shout out to Amanda. I'm glad you here. Chillbucker said not even Guardians 3.
Was that before or after? Was that after?
That was after.
I did see that. Okay.
Yeah, that was after.
All right.
So you saw Guardians 3.
Yes. I did, and I enjoyed it. Yep.
You didn't see Deadpool and Wolverine?
Not in the movies. Yeah. But I did see it like after the fact.
Hey, we got that hookup too. We got that hookup.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I was kind of, I don't know, man. And then we got Galactus right here. Do you think this was too much to put in a trailer?
I think it's just enough.
Okay.
I don't think it's too much. Yeah.
Okay. But it's no way, no how that they're gonna be able to fight Galactus in this movie. No way. Can you honestly tell me? Can you honestly tell me, Galactus, Eaters of Worlds, they're gonna beat him in this movie?
Well, they have in the comics. I mean, it's you know what I mean? I don't know if they're going to be able to do it here because, I just kind of have a feeling that this is somehow going to lead to them. He might get away with it. They might be the ones who escape and come to modern times.
Yeah.
But he might be about to just eat their world right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they might do something very bold by having him actually do that. And this is how they come to, present day.
If I go by the MCU formula, not the Dark Council formula, but the Marvel formula, this is how the movie's gonna go to me. This is how I think it's gonna happen. I think Sue Storm is gonna end up being the leader of the team. I think this universe, whatever universe it is not the universe that we're used to in the MCU. Galactus is going to destroy this universe. But somehow this universe is going to merge into the regular MCU that we know of. Kind of like Captain America, how he got frozen in the thing and then he was introduced to the modern times.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
They're going to do one of those joints. And then Galactus, let's just say he does get defeated. He's not going to get defeated by the Fantastic Four. He's going to get defeated by the female Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I mean, they'll find some way, obviously, out of it,
Yeah.
Or, like Mike has bad knees, like he said, they usually find some way to convince him to go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just go with your huge ass appetite somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that could be also, and once again, that's where Reed's extreme intellect comes in, because a lot of times he's able to come up with something, to be able to handle things like this that isn't about clobbering. So yeah, man, it's the Fantastic Four is kind of a tricky thing to do because it's not just like, just slam bam beating them up and stuff. You know, a lot of it has to do with, each of their powers respectively. Like Reed, it's not his stretching ability. This is his greatest power. It's his intellect, so he's got that. But I'm just saying, there's a lot there, man. And I don't think that Pedro can carry that off. As a matter of fact, I don't think these writers can carry it off. To be able to write for such a smart character.
Yeah. As far as the look, man, I love the look. I don't like the CGI, but I'm kind of nitpicking on there. I think they'll probably do better in post production before the movie comes out. I'm like you though. When it comes to Pedro, he's not my first pick for Reed Richards, but he's a fantastic actor. No pun intended. Yeah. And I feel like he'll do good. The two other guys that we keep overlooking, the actors that play the Thing and Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what they can do. I want to see if they can deliver. Because this dude right here, he looks serious. He don't look like the joking Johnny that we know. Well, he's gonna be a little serious.
Well, no, he could definitely pull that off. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys watched Stranger Things, but he was in there. You know what I mean? That's
he was in Stranger
Joseph.
Things?
Is it Joseph Quinn? Yeah, what he played, was it Eddie? Was that his name in Stranger Things? He was the rocker dude.
Oh, no one I don't recognize him then.
Yeah.
Because he had long hair in that joint, right?
Yeah, he had the he was made to look like an 80s rocker.
Yeah. Okay.
And to me, he's great. He's got great charisma. He's highly likable. So he'll definitely be able to pull it off.
Yeah.
I do wish that Johnny was younger. Like I said, if they're starting it in the 60s, I would have liked to have seen that arrogant, self-centered teenage Johnny Storm, the hothead. But like I said, he's good, man. He's really good.
Do you think they messing up making this an origin story?
But is it though? I heard that it's not.
I don't know, man. Because look, if you go back to right here, if you go back to this right here, we see them blasting off. You don't think it's an origin?
But you got to keep in mind what Pedro is saying. He's like, the first time we went up, we didn't have our powers. You know, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
So they're doing something like again. Like I don't know. Maybe this is a flashback here.
Maybe it is.
You know, but yeah, because I heard that it's not I'm sure they're going to show it in a flashback or something. But I heard it's not an origin story.
Oh yeah, the Teen Johnny. That often went head to head with Spider-Man in a typical teen boy rivalry.
Yeah, that has not been seen yet. I would love to see it because when I read it as a kid, it used to crack me up the way they always used to be making digs at each other all the time. You know, but at the end, they did respect each other.
Box office predictions. What you thinking of doing in the box office? Now, you got to remember, this movie is facing off against Superman and it's facing off against Jurassic Park. So what you thinking of doing in the box office?
You know what? I think it stands a pretty good shot. I think it'll do fine. You know, the Fantastic Four, Marvel was based on that, man. You know, remember their tagline was the world's greatest comics magazine or something. You know what I mean? So it's like they have that legacy. What up, D?
What up, D?
What's up? What's up? I figured since you was wearing the busboy hat, I had to bring the Kango for you.
Okay, dope. D, we just going over. D,
I was listening. I wasn't able, you know, I was driving, so I didn't want to give you out a police car chase. So I was listening along the way. But I got to tell you, the one thing about the thing, I agree with you about the voice, but I don't know if I missed it or not. But his height, I don't like his height because if you look at that picture with all four of them, he should be 6 foot, at least 6 foot tall, 500 pounds. He's supposed to be able to go toe to toe with the Hulk. Now the Hulk is supposed to be 7 feet tall, 1,000 pounds, but still, you get my point. The Hulk should have him by a foot. He looks like he's the same size as Sue.
All right, D. Now, if we go comic book.
I'm just saying.
You've seen the thing be shorter though. You know what I mean? Like especially in the earlier episodes. I mean, the earlier issues, I should say. It's like you've seen him be shorter in relation to the others. So it's always been, you know what I mean? It's always been like up and down.
Hold on, I'm just to pull it up. Pause. I'm just to show you guys.
You gotta pause yourself.
If Jack Kirby, Stan Lee invented these characters. This is a Jack Kirby. Drawing of the Fantastic Four. The thing the same height, if not shorter than the rest of the fellows. Now in later adaptions, he is much bigger and has that deeper voice. But I'm not sure if he had a regular voice with Jack Kirby.
Yeah, he definitely gotta have the Brooklyn accent, man. He gotta have that. That
I mean, you take that all the way back to, you can take that all the way back to the 60s cartoon. You know, if anybody even remembers that. You know, it was voice actor Paul Frees. Actually, he was a regular actor too. I think he was in Goodfellas. But Paul Frees did his voice in the cartoon. You know, and it was definitely that, you know, that gravelly voice. So as long as as long as he's been, you know, brought to the screen, he's always sounded that way. This is the first time we hear him sounding like a metrosexual, and I don't appreciate it.
Now, peep this, fellas. If we gonna go by looks, I want you guys to check this out right here, and you just clear your mind and you tell me what you think of this. Which one did it better so far?
Get that one in the middle out of here, man.
Take your time.
The one in the middle, that's non-existent. I don't even know what they're doing. They got the thing like straight up naked. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Although I do like the hype. Pause. He should be. I think you go.
Bro.
If you're going for the original, like you said, Jack Kirby
hold
style.
on. Bro, hold on. YouTube got us, bro. It has stream unavailable.
Let me stream unavailable.
Bro, I'm looking at it right here.
We got shut down. We got shut down. You can see in the chat too.
What?
I'm gonna keep going live though. I'm not gonna turn the stream off. Because sometimes it can pop back on.
Damn.
Oh, let me see something here.
We
YouTube
back
wilding,
up.
yo. That's
I think we back up.
What is it?
Yeah, Chill says we're
It's
back.
back up.
Yeah, we back up.
Mhm.
I'm glad I didn't end the
What's-
stream. They do that from time to time, though. They'll just cut your stuff to move off. But
What is
fellas,
this, something we did?
man, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I got the strike on my channel or what. You know?
Damn, bro. It's a conspiracy, my brother.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy. Let's continue though.
Uh-huh.
What you guys think of this? No, what y'all think? Which one did it best?
Well, I mean, we haven't seen the new one yet, so we can't really
No,
say. But I
We
will
haven't
say,
seen that. We just go by the picture.
So yeah, I'm just talking about the design. Which designs did it best?
honestly, I mean, see, I want to go with the new one, but I just can't get past Pedro, man. You know?
Yeah, I don't
It's
like
the
Pedro.
new one,
I like Pedro is fantastic. I don't like him as that. No.
Yeah.
I do like the Jessica Alba version. I do like that one. I do
No,
like
you
that
just
one.
like Jessica Alba, and I don't blame you. You know what I mean? But you can't sell the whole joint on that. I mean, Jessica Alba. I mean, damn, in that uniform, huh?
See, you had to go there, right? You had to go there.
Well, come on now. I think we all can agree. Nobody's mad at that.
No, we ain't mad at that.
No. You know, Chris Evans was good as Johnny too. You know, they were good. They were good. I wasn't really mad at them. I think the stories could have been better. The writing, obviously, but yeah, I didn't have a problem with that.
I think Jessica Alba was the reason why that movie did so good.
You think?
I mean, I think that's the whole reason why people paid attention.
I'd spank that boy. Let me tell you.
and I'm supposed to prove it too. YouTube, fair use. Please don't shut me down again. I'm gonna show y'all for this thing right here.
6 hours. Digital camera, $254. Memory stick, $59.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
okay, hold on. There's this part coming up right here.
Victor did. The synthetics act as a second skin, adapting to your body's individual needs.
I mean, that's a fantastic shot right there. I'm just saying.
So I'm gonna ask y'all again.
You see that funky walk, bro?
I'm gonna ask y'all one more time, and I want y'all to answer correctly. Which designs did it best? Which designs did
I
it best?
like the OG Fox one. How about that? I'll say that. I'm still leaning on that one.
Hold on.
That is a blessed woman.
Hold on.
She's single now too.
I thought she was married.
They got divorced.
You happy, huh?
Wow.
I mean, it's like that. What's that Dumb and Dumber one? So you're saying there's a chance?
Now look at Reed. Reed looking like D. Go back and look at Reed. That's how D would be. D would be focused on doing his homework, and then if he see her come in the room, that's just how D would look. So yeah, there you go. Good movie.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
movie, fellas.
Exceptional movie.
Now, we're gonna switch the topic real quick. We all know that a movie is coming out by the name of Captain America: Brave New World. And this is the results so far from Rotten Tomatoes. Let's check it out right here. Boom. This is what Rotten Tomatoes are saying. Captain America: Brave New World debuts with 54% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You know you're not sharing, right?
Dang. Thank you.
Were you supposed to be sharing?
Yeah. Captain America: Brave New World debuts with 54% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I saw it at like 40, 48 or something earlier.
Now, I don't give a freak about Rotten Tomatoes, but you know it got to be pretty bad if the critics say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've been looking at the reactions. The reactions are mixed.
But here's what I'll say. Usually the rule of thumb is whatever the critics say, it's usually the opposite. That's just the rule of thumb. But this one, I might have to lean with what they're saying. But just because the fact that they couldn't get this story right and how many reshoots they did, if you can't get it right, it's that old saying, like Eminem said, right? First mistakes you make, mistakes just keep it. That's how you keep it fresh, because you're giving it your all. When you've done all these takes, that seems like something wrong. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah. I've heard a few people, doing their out of the theater little reviews and stuff. And it seems like, you can tell where it was the retakes and stuff. You can see the seams, in other words. They're not saying that it's terrible. I mean, it's not the worst MCU film, that I've heard. You're not going to say that The Marvels was better than this. But, you can tell there was some issues.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. She dressed me. I was hoping nobody caught that. Please.
What?
I thought nobody was going to catch how I said a certain word. And she caught it. Shout out to She Dressed Me. Shout out to you. That's another dope YouTuber. Please make sure to subscribe to her. Fire content, man. But look, let's check it out real quick. This is what they saying. They said, okay, Marvel actually cooked. It's 100% Winter Soldier vibes, and they keep that same tone and action. Sam Wilson is great and has been boosted up to be one of the favorite MCU characters. Now, he could be a shield, he could be not. Clarence says, isn't as bad as I feared it would be. Extremely low expectations, but it's not a good movie. Everything is over-explained. Very little actually shown. This film custom made for Disney Plus. It isn't the remedy we needed for Marvel Studio films. He gave it a C. Captain America Captain America reactions are positive enough, mix ranges from good to okay to not delivery. Seems like it didn't reach the high bar of the Cap trilogy. I'm seeing a pattern here. When you see this stuff like this, it's gonna be mid to trash.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think about it. When Marvel was coming out, like when they're in their heyday, phase 1, 2, and 3, that was an event. You know what I'm saying? It was an event when you know what I'm saying? Like people got into it, and I'll say this. The one thing that throws me off with the Fantastic Four also is how they're going to put this in the overall universe. What they should have done, and I've heard many people say this, Endgame should have been like, okay, that's it. We're going to start over with the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. If they would have did that, I think right now we have it will feel more like phase 1, 2, and 3 because they'd be doing something more. I guess I wouldn't say original because they're really not doing anything. They're supposed to be, adapting comics. But my point being, I think it would feel a little bit different if they would have done that rather than, we're going to keep pushing the same and then pushing away. Because really, the main thing is they got rid of, you got rid of, Steve Rogers, Tony Stark. Who else you going? Black Widow. You got rid of the people that made this. You know what I'm saying? They made it the MCU, and now it's just going to be what? Who's the new Avengers? You know what I'm saying? It's all the same. I think they should have just stopped and did they could have called it a hard reboot or a soft reboot, whatever. They just need to reboot at that point. Once Endgame happened,
I hate to be disrespectful, but how can you reboot? I mean, you need to reboot Harrison Ford. I ain't trying to be funny, but look at him. Let's introduce Chill to the chat. What up, Chill? Glad you're here, brother.
So I didn't have the Sami Zayn hat, but I got you.
What's up, Chill?
Are you excited?
You got the Smurfy hat going on.
Hold on, let me see what he got. Let's see what he rocking.
It's a Smurf hat, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. No. Chill Mugger.
Yo, back in
Speak on it.
No, I was gonna say back in the day, I had the purple Smurf, the Fila, the Columbia. I had the whole thing purpled out.
Drake May say Harrison Ford is 82. Is it over for my boy?
Hey, look, man.
He can't do the boys. How many more of these he gonna do?
I'ma ask you again. Is it over for my boy?
It's not over, man. I mean, look, we're in the age of CGI, bro.
Look,
You know
I can
what
tell
mean?
this. I'm gonna tell you how I can tell it's over for my boy. Look at his stance. That's the old man stagger. Watch it. Look at the old man stagger.
I think his fate at the end of the movie will be mysterious. He'll
That
be
man-
destroyed, not
Look,
defeated or killed.
Look at the man body posture. He in excruciating pain right now, bro. You can't tell.
Bro, leave that man alone. Leave that
It's
man
over.
alone. Because you don't know what you're gonna be like when you're in your 80s. That's what I'm saying. At least he's on his
Look,
feet. He's
I
moving
know
around.
With as much
He's
Coca-Cola,
upright.
I know with much Coca-Cola I've been drinking, I'm gonna be out of there. But all I'm saying is time for my boy to go to the house. He look like he should be sitting on the porch watching TV and say, "These young actors don't know how it is to be in Hollywood." He should be on that type of stuff.
Well, after Dial of Destiny, I'm not gonna argue too much there because that was just sad.
Never seen it.
Good. Don't ever
Never
see
seen
it.
Are we collecting
Yeah.
Dark Council members like Infinity Stones?
Which stone do I get to be? I want to be Soul.
Of course you want to be sold.
Shocker.
All right. Wait, what do you want to be? Reality? Like, what should I be?
I want to be the stone that Thor found. What was that stone? Remember he found it in what was that movie?
It was the ether.
Yeah, I want to be that stone.
Okay. All right. Is there a Mandingo stone?
Damn.
I'm sorry. Listen, it's been a long day at work, bro. I'm sorry.
Imagine that you're not above this conversation. Which stone do you want to be?
Power.
All right.
Oh, that's a good stone.
Unlimited power.
I forgot about that stone. Chill Bunker. Now you always a numbers guy. Right now it's at 54%. On Rotten Tomatoes, the reviews are mixed. Box office predictions, and what do you think the fans will say about this movie when they walk out the theater? Just predictions. What you think?
They're gonna say there wasn't enough Red Hulk.
That's the word on the street too, that he wasn't in the movie like that. Like we think he was.
But they sure advertised this movie with a lot of Red Hulk, huh?
That's crazy
Yeah.
too. That's nuts.
How about that?
Yeah.
In China, it's just him
So-
on the poster. You know what I mean? He only in there
Yeah,
for like
that
5
is
minutes, they
crazy.
say.
Wait, yeah. I was going to say one of my, I guess you could call it like fan wishes was when they did have Endgame, and when they pulled everybody out of the magic circles from Doctor Strange, and I thought that would have been the perfect time to introduce Red Hulk. I thought that would have been a better time to introduce him because it would just been like, you could have just had Thunderbolt be like, "Hey, I've been waiting for you to use this on the Hulk, but I'll use it on you." Basically, it just turn to the Hulk then and help him out. That would have been cool,
Bro, it's gonna be trash, man.
That would have been awesome. They
I
paid
even
homage
heard-
to the Loki scene where he says, "We have a Hulk," but like they didn't have a Hulk because Banner had the arm sling. But if he said we had the Hulk and out the portal comes the Red Hulk,
Look, you
Yeah.
know, we connected. I'm connected to a lot of cats in the game that don't already seen the movie. They said that cameo, that post-credit scene, ain't even worth waiting on.
Well, it's already on. It's on X. It's
Oh,
on
I
it's
didn't even see it. What? I didn't even see it. We doing spoilers right now?
Well, let's find out. No, YouTube. I'm just kidding. I'm scared.
No,
don't
it's out
already
there.
know. All right, are y'all going to see the movie? What are you guys going to see?
that's
I'm
56%.
on the
I
fence,
was
man.
gonna see it. It's rotten.
Well, me
I'm
and
on
Mark
the
got the
fence.
hookups. So if y'all ever want to, we got it.
Oh, you want to put the straw hat on? Hold on.
Yeah. I want to. We at the hour mark. Thank y'all so much. Quick commercial break, and then we're gonna bring the pain on some more topics. Oh, when I said bye, I'm not talking about y'all leave. Continue smashing the like button. We'll be back. It's a commercial break.
It's Fat Ass Albert. and I'm gonna keep it warm for you. Ain't none of y'all triller than our crew. We carry guns now and sport them through the chains, stealing from each other while we slang that cane. Your mama got a bad behind.
This is Ill Cosby coming at you with lots of guns. If you're not careful, you get busted in the head before it's done. Hey, hey, hey.
Your mama got a fat behind.
Hey, Joe, you play like a bitch today.
Huh?
My daddy said you're an overpaid sack of shit.
Fuck you and your daddy, bitch. Give me that goddamn coat.
Oh, fuck off.
You got the look that's making you a winner, and everybody wants it, baby. You got the look that says that you're a star, every night and every day.
Very. Hey, are you tired of those curl activators only coming in 8-ounce sizes? Try berries, 40 ounces of pure curl activator. You know, you look so good when you wear berries.
Wee, it's me, Snuggles, motherfucker. Here to tell you about these cheap-ass dryer sheets. If I was you, I wouldn't buy this shit because they cheap as a motherfucker. I smell some shit. Nigga, did you pee on yourself? Get this stinky-ass shit off me. Damn. These sheets like they've been between your wife's legs. Let me pull back this goddamn sheet. See what's on the end of that goddamn cheap-ass Snuggle shit you could've made me sell. Damn.
New Snuggles. Buy it or I'll lose my goddamn job.
All right, fellas. We're in year 2025.
Hey,
okay?
Whenever you're ready for them codes.
Hey, me and Mark got the hook on it. You let us know. All right, now peep this out, though. This is crazy, man. I didn't know this was a thing till recently. So, we're in 2025. We're in February. But we missed something that happened in January. This is crazy right here. So, in January, it's a bunch of women online, and they do January.
I'm sorry, what now?
What are you talking about?
Please don't say what I think you're going to say.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I thought that's what you're going to say. Dear God.
21 months of freedom. Hashtag January.
Well, for it to be freedom, then you only conformed because of the oppression, not because you wanted to have a cleaned, you know what I mean?
Look, man, all I got to say, this is a real deal thing, man. Like this chick right here, she did the legs and she did the armpits. Let's check this out right here. What you think, D? What you think, D?
No.
Oh. All right. Mark, what you think?
Still no.
Yeah, nice. Only raise your hands if you're sure, bro.
Look real close with the one with the white, though. What you see? Look at the necklace. Y'all don't see the chest hair?
Oh.
I can't. Is that what that is?
That's not just January. You can't do that in 1 month.
Let's continue. What you think, D?
Why you put me through this, man? This is torture.
You the king of the DMs. That's why I want to know.
My DMs is listen. Just because I'm king of the DMs, I have certain standards. Okay.
She dressed me, said y'all front. She said D Wood. Let's continue. Y'all think this a joke? This really is a thing that they do. January.
See, the arms thing, I don't mind. I mean, it's not like it's.
Did you just say you don't mind the arms?
Because it's not like it's. That's not like nobody looks at your arms like that,
bro. She look like she fits to be Beast from X-Men. Like she transforming.
At least we got an Indian woman. We had a redhead earlier.
Yeah, it's just diverse, very diverse. See,
okay, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy.
Oh. This should look like mold.
Let it sink in.
Okay, now that's okay. We went to some territory I didn't want to go to. Holy smokes!
January, bro.
You got to be real secure to be messing with that, man. I don't know.
Bro, this is about freedom. You know what I mean? Freedom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How would she breastfeed? I mean, that's no.
And the sad thing, her
Baby-
stuff more
baby
thicker
be
than
choking.
mine. Bro, her stuff
Right?
her stuff more thicker than mine. That's crazy.
See, people tell you to stop in the chat, Fader. You're hurting people.
Okay,
What's
I'm
up,
gonna stop.
Becky?
I'm gonna stop. We're just gonna do a few more.
See that's more than just 1 month. I'm just that right there. That's way like that one girl 2 or 3 months back. Okay, now that's crazy. Now that's crazy right there.
Man.
Crazy.
Ooh.
Okay, woman. That's Neanderthal. That's a Neanderthal, bro.
She got the unibrow and the mustache, bro.
Oh, snap! I didn't even peep the mustache.
The mustache. She got the mustache too.
Looking like a super villain. It's terrible.
bro.
No disrespect, honey.
People of Walmart is better. At least it's funny.
Yo.
Yikes! That's a yikes.
Not the 12 o'clock shadow.
That's a Decepticon. Gotta be.
Bro, peep the chest.
You might be right, man.
Did you see the chest?
That's gotta be a Decepticon. Saying.
You think so? It's too
I
bad.
think that's a Decepticon. Yeah, that's a Decepticon.
All right, let's continue.
I thought you were gonna say, "All right, let's stop it." He said, "All right, let's continue."
All right, I'm done, man. I'm done.
Ooh, he's getting nauseating. Oh.
I'm done. Dang, her stuff blowing. You see
Scrolling.
her joints?
And I'm done. It's still scrolling.
You see her joints though? They blowing. That's the end of it, man. Dang. Just trying to have a little fun, show history.
That ain't fun. That's torture. That's some old Wu-Tang stuff where they keep feeding you and feeding you.
We had a trailer that came out, and Marvel, please, I'm scared, man. Just don't do it to me. We got a trailer that came out. I might have to skip this one because they really tripping. D, chill. Y'all let me know if y'all seen it. Mark, I know you probably haven't seen it yet. The Thunderbolts Super Bowl trailer. It came out.
I didn't even watch that. I didn't even see it.
I'm not going to front, bro. It looked pretty good. I'm going to play a little bit, stop it, play a little bit, stop it.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming.
Madam Hydra.
That was Madam Hydra. D, I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop right there. But D, I'm glad you said that. Madam Hydra. It seems like Marvel's hyping her up to be like that.
Yeah, see, that's the thing I don't get. Like how they supposed. I get Hydra's a thing, but like the way they're making her seem is not like she's evil. I mean, they haven't shown her do it. Although, what was that other one they did?
She was evil.
They had
them joints, bro.
Oh my god, which one of those Disney Plus ones when the chick that was supposed
Winter
to be
Soldier. Hawkeye.
Yeah. Because the girl, the blonde, she basically is like the freaking the shadow government now. That's basically what she's doing. Like it's crazy. Like I don't know, man.
Chill is Madam Hydra evil in the MCU.
She's
The
supposed to be.
MCU?
She's Hydra.
She's not evil. We just don't like her because she talks fast and she associates with like U.S. agents. Like she's not evil though.
Is she playing the puppet, like playing the strings?
Yeah.
Okay. She seemed like the opposite of Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this dude Sentry. I think he gonna be cold, bro. And I love the fact they're not showing him. I love that they're not showing him. I think he gonna be a problem though.
I thought Sentry was more like a Superman type of.
He is, but I think they trying to make him evil in this joint, and they have to fight him. Let's continue.
The American people.
You see that shadow that just dropped on the ground? That's a part of his powers too. It's called the void. Like watch him, people falling into it and everything.
The American people safe.
What you think he gonna do in this movie?
Get his name cleared in the scene. They're gonna say you're a property of the U.S. government, and now you're part of the Avengers.
Do you think he gonna carry the shield?
Yeah, he'll get a shield.
That'd be pretty tight. Let's continue.
He might get U.S. agent shield.
Now, how you gonna get U.S. agent when U.S. agent is in this movie?
No, I'm saying at the end. You say at the end.
No, I see what you mean. You talking about when U.S. agent was capped in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah,
because he had his own shield.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. And now, which the true lore behind the shield is, it's supposed to be an adamantium vibranium weave. So now they have adamantium in their universe. So they might make his shield out of adamantium / vibranium now.
Which one is stronger? Which one's stronger?
So adamantium is stronger, but vibranium reflects is more like a what would you call it? Like it reflects things more. Like it has like that bounce off of it, you know. So you get
whenever you watch Black Panther fight Cap, and I don't see this in the comic books, his claws, they ripping that antimanium. Am I wrong?
It can scratch it. Adamantium can be scratched very. It's weird, but adamantium can kind of damage out. That's why, like when you see like Wolverine fight Omega Red, yeah, that's what absorbs kinetic energy. That's the word I was looking for. That's the word.
There. And you are gonna help me stop it.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be?
I love that guy.
That's the team so far. And I keep noticing in this trailer, they'll show Taskmaster and then they won't show Taskmaster. So I think she get killed early on in the.
Yeah, good plan.
Which one?
Taskmaster, the one that was in
Oh yeah. You
know, Taskmaster really supposed to be a dude.
Taskmistress. I know it's supposed to be a dude. Yeah, that's Taskmistress. That's what that is, not Taskmaster.
So none of us comply? So what, do we all just punch and shoot?
I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
Are they selling a movie? She said, "Oh, so none of us can fly. Well, we all just punch and shoot." Oh, why is this in the trailer?
That's a good question. Let's continue.
Stop! Where are you?
Task manager. That's funny.
You can't escape the past. Hey, it's like you're mine.
What y'all think so far?
I saw a building just explode, and I wonder if they'll use logic or if they'll use propaganda to see how that building falls down. We'll see.
Let's continue.
And there's somewhere else.
So you can do something about it now, or live with it forever.
This could get messy.
No shit. You thought you were gonna be some.
Y'all think these characters are be able to make big money for Marvel in the box office?
No.
So this have to be a dope story. This had to be a dope story.
If they,
Bro,
they got. So what do we got?
They're trying to do their. They're trying. Go ahead, D.
No, I was gonna say they got this. They got Captain America and Fantastic Four. And to me, out of all three of them, Fantastic Four might be that's the one that's probably going to make the most money. I think.
Well, that's why it's dropping
Fantastic
in the summer.
Four.
They know that's the banker. You know. I mean, I'm on the fence though, because I feel like this could either be a banger or it could be a big disappointment. But let's continue.
I'll tell you this. I tell you this. I almost rather go see this than Falcon America.
I'd rather see this than Falcon too. Let's continue.
I can't even see it.
They keep showing Citra in the dark. I think he's gonna be cold, bro. I really do. And I'm glad they not revealing his suit. Don't show nothing. Because the thing that to me is hurting Brave New World, bro, how many trailers you gonna drop? I don't see the entire movie. Let's continue.
Yourself.
That was Citra again, too.
Save yourself.
can't do this. No one here is a hero.
Lena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why.
But you know what this team is composed of? It's nothing but super soldiers. And you notice that?
Yeah.
Because what's her name? Yalana? Her dad is a super soldier. U.S. agent is a super soldier. Bucky is a super soldier.
And she's part of the Black Widow room, the Red Room.
Yeah.
To be fair, so if I'm correct in saying the story behind the Black Widow is like they do use a serum too, which kind of slows her aging and give her a little more extra reflexes too. So if she has the same serum that because you got to figure in the 616 world, everybody has been trying to replicate the Captain America serum because obviously it got destroyed in the test. So everybody's been trying to master that, and people have versions of it. Even Nick Fury the original Nick Fury was taking a version of it, which is why he's so old.
Oh, the Infinity
still
formula.
kind of young. Yeah. So they've all been trying to master that formula. So, like you said, you're right. They all are a version of a super soldier in this.
Shout out to Drake Mack. He said that's in his void form. That makes a lot of sense. That's probably why he's gonna be evil. But I think the void is gonna make him evil.
Isn't he like
he a good character? But I think the void is a part of him. Okay, so I think he's gonna be evil with the void, but he's gonna be genuinely a good character. But let's continue.
We need each other.
Okay, that was really good.
We are the Thunderbolts.
Can't call ourselves that.
God, thank you.
What will they call themselves?
This has.
You know what they gonna call themselves? The Dark
Avengers. And that's probably what's gonna happen at the end of the Falcon movie. It'll probably say Dark Avengers.
But y'all notice again, this scene right here, you don't see Taskmaster.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
What y'all think about this team just right here? Just is it potential in this team or what? Could we potentially love these characters?
Everything has potential, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
to be fair, and granted, this isn't him, but to be fair, I was gonna say nobody knew about Guardians of the Galaxy until Guardians of the Galaxy happened. So I'm just saying, just to be fair on their side, it could be.
But they're doing it to death though, man. Creature Commandos, Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it's all the same concept. You know what I mean? You have these misfits that come together, these wisecracking, you think they'd be the last people to save the world people. You know, you put your little 80s sound under it. You know, you got the nothing's gonna stop us now. It's like, come on, bro. It's like it's formula here, man. It's formula.
So you saying like Martin Scorsese, this is turn your brain off entertainment.
Because that's what it is.
Like, it's like they're trying to do a James Gunn here. It's like they're trying to do like that little that same formula. Yeah. You know, it remains to be seen if they can duplicate it, but that's what they're going for. And you know, and I'm sure it's gonna have its share of laughs and you know, it's cute and everything, but you know, ultimately it's just gonna be throwaway.
What's different here is that we only like Bucky. We've seen every single one of these before. It's not like the Guardians. The first time we see them is in that movie together. We already have opinions on these people, and no one cares for Ghost. No one cares for Taskmaster, Mistress. No one cares about the guy on the left. What's his name? Captain
Red
Russia?
Guardian.
Red Guardian. Yeah, Red Guardian.
And then like I would say I'm down on Yelena, but she's fine, and U.S. Agent's fine.
We need like a big death, you know. I think, you know, to like up the ante. You know, we need somebody that is likable to kick the bucket and make it serious. You know, that way you can still have your wisecracks and stuff, but there's a reason why. Like in the original Avengers, you know, when my man said they need something to avenge, you know what I mean? It's like you need something to bring them together, you know. And while we're at it, you know, and this is my criticism, I think, too, about Brave New World. Like, where are heroes that are doing anything for love anymore? You know what I mean? Like, where's our leading ladies at and stuff? You know, like there's a missing ingredient to this compelling storytelling, you know? Like, you need to have that. What are they fighting for? Like with Aliens, we knew Ripley was fighting for Newt.
Yeah.
You know, and you felt that. It's like we need that sense. We don't feel them fighting for anything. Oh, they're saving the world. Okay, they're doing that in every movie. But, you know, every one of the original Avengers had a love that they were fighting for. You know what I mean? Underneath everything else. And I think that's a missing ingredient with this stuff too.
Yeah, it is. They missing the goal, the motivation. I definitely agree. Now, Mark, watch this. You watching this trailer for the first time, and Phantom Beast said it. He said, "Dang, use Big Daddy Kane or Prince in the soundtrack for change." Now, Mark, you know I know that you is one of Prince's biggest fans. So, would this get your attention more if you first seen this and you heard "Purple Rain"? Purple Rain.
No,
and you knew in the back of your mind it didn't make sense, but you heard that song playing. What would be your thoughts?
Well, I mean, Purple Rain, like as a Prince fan, it's like I really wish they get into more of his catalog. Whenever anybody goes with Prince, they always go for Purple Rain. But I would love to hear something more obscure, you know, for something that Prince fans would get, you know. Like just on one of my last videos, I sang "Break It Down." You know what I mean? Shh. You know, a lot of people don't think about that. "I Hate You," for example, that's another Prince joint. You know, but in Big Daddy Kane, absolutely. It's like if I ever heard "Ain't No Half Stepping" on the big screen, I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
I think a better soundtrack for this, if you use for Prince, would be "I Would Die for You."
Yeah, but once again, that's on Purple Rain. It's like everybody knows that.
No, I know.
Like I said, I want to hear something more like deep into his catalog.
What about
pull it out,
diamonds and pearls? All I can do is promise you my love. If you heard that, you know you will be like, okay, Marvel is back. You know you would, Mark. Why you fronting?
No. Listen, I love to hear it, bro. I love to hear it. I really would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Makings of team that can rise to glory.
Hey,
bring light.
Is Bucky that strong?
His arm.
He does have.
Let's go back.
He does have it. He also has a version of a serum too. So you got the arm plus that.
Glory.
I didn't know Bucky was that strong though.
You notice Yelena's name comes first, so she's the lead.
She the leader. Ain't that crazy? Bucky.
Why
is Bucky not the leader yet? Bro,
didn't she have everybody else before?
Go back and watch this. Look, watch this elevator scene. They showing you in the movie.
Oh, okay. They
hold on. I'm trying to find the elevator scene. They literally showing you who the leader of this team. They putting it down your throats. Pause. Who was in front?
It's not pause if it's a her. She's in front. You know, she's putting it down our throats.
No, I'm talking, but yeah, you're right. That is not a pause. See, I'm going so pause crazy. I'm doing stupid pauses. But yeah, you can tell she's the leader. I wish
Erotic
Bucky
City
would
be another good one. Erotic City by Prince. I love to hear that on the big screen. Sorry, go ahead, bro.
About the Prince soundtrack, but yeah, she's the leader.
Maybe it's like Wong is the leader, Sorcerer Supreme, but we all know those are Doctor Strange movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bring light from the darkness. This team can be the heroes on the Wheaties box. With a little giddy toy.
Now, you know, there's a advertisement where they're on a Wheaties box.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah.
Now I know where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
I think what might hurt this movie, you know, Marvel is like they do the alley-oops in each movie. Where's this movie alley-oop? I mean, we've seen them before, but like, look at the Ghost character. We haven't seen her since Ant-Man 2. That came out some years ago.
Yeah. I totally forgot about her. I didn't even know why they have her in there.
She tight. She tight.
I mean, she does have out of all of them. She actually has the actual power, though.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm glad she's in there. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, so y'all saying I'm tripping? Hold on. Y'all saying I'm tripping? I'm going to pull it back. Because y'all think I'm tripping. Y'all don't think so?
I'm sorry, what now?
I'm not mad at you, bro.
Y'all don't think so?
There's nothing wrong with how she looks.
No, she's cute. I never said nothing about her looks.
Oh, okay. Y'all look like I'm tripping. She's in the movie.
It's just after Jessica Alba, how do you expect to get a reaction?
She's no Jessica Alba, you know what I mean?
No, she's not. But
she's all right though. She's all right.
Yeah.
To someone, she's Jessica Alba. So
let's be honest. If
she gonna have to stand up, see what that ass do, but yeah.
See, that's a valid point. That's a valid point.
You know what I mean? Sure, why not?
Y'all got me curious to see more pictures of this young lady.
Why don't you look her up?
I am after this trailer.
This team can be the heroes on the Wheaties box.
I think the Red Guardian dude, he gonna be the comedic relief. He gonna be the one making all the stupid jokes.
You didn't notice that? He didn't notice that from all the whips he's been doing in there. The quips.
Yeah, and he was the joker.
Yeah, in the other movie.
But he might steal the shine. He might be the most popular character. Let's continue.
With the little giddy toy.
Alexi, have you slept?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else be driving.
May 2nd, ladies and gentlemen. What are your thoughts before we move on?
I gotta say that actually makes me a little more hyped than the freaking Captain America movie. I'm just saying it does. I have a little more interest in that, just a little bit more, not much, but a little bit more.
If ever there was,
it's just.
If there was, I'll wait for streaming was a movie. It's that movie's gonna make exactly
there you
what
go.
Captain Marvel made 200 million. It'll make 200.
Or
right.
So I'm gonna
I mean that's a nice picture.
Yeah, real nice. I can't go any further, you know.
I don't like those
I know you
cheeks on that picture there, man. She looks like, you know, there might be an eating disorder situation going on there, bro. I don't know.
What?
That's way too much on one photo.
Well, look at the cheeks, man. Look at the cheeks. I'm just saying. That don't look healthy, bro. In that one picture.
I'm about to say I'm seeing curves.
I could be wrong.
By the way, man,
I'm just looking at her face.
Time out, fatal, time out. Put on dark mode for the love of everything good. What is wrong with you, man? Who has black mode, man? That's crazy.
Bro. Look, I make sure because you fit to start laughing when I explain myself. So whenever I do a stream, I make sure to clean the history. So
Fatal, yo, real talk. Now hold on. Fatal always coming at me, and then look at he just told on himself. He just told on himself, bro. He always goes, DB looking all them other pictures. Right. It's you. See, the ones who preach the loudest has something to hide. That's you, bro. That you just told. Chat. Did he not just tell on himself? He just told on himself.
He's just a careful man. That's all. Better safe than sorry.
You got to cover your tracks when you're on live, man, because it might be a slip up. That's all I'm saying, bro. Yeah. So that's why I'm on the white mode. I'm not on the dark mode, but I can gladly get on dark mode.
That ain't got nothing to do with light and dark mode, bro. You just trying to he's trying to get some kind of excuse.
Bro, how you get on dark mode? I forgot.
You're supposed to just go to settings and hit dark mode.
Bro, where is settings?
Just open a new tab.
More settings right there.
Stop sharing in case something happens that you don't want everyone to see.
he go have a furries.com. Watch.
Check, y'all hear me out high.
Rule 34. He gonna have Rule 34 for real.
Right click the Google Chrome logo, and then it'll say open incognito window, and you do that.
While he's doing that, can I just ask a question?
Speak on it, bro.
Super Bowl halftime. Kendrick Lamar, yay or nay?
Yeah.
I didn't watch
it. Good one. That's a good one, Mark. That's
in the chat, anybody watch the Super Bowl halftime? Kendrick Lamar, yay or nay?
Mustard. It was mid. I could see how it was mid. There was 2 cameos, Serena and DJ Mustard. That was it.
Yeah.
That's SZA.
I don't know, man. I do think it was a bit overrated. You know, I mean, I want someone to explain to me what was the deeper message, because I keep on hearing that it went over everybody's head. Like I know he was taking shots at Drake. Everybody knows that. But what was the deeper message that went over everybody's head?
When they were forming the American flag on stage, and then they bent over, you saw everyone's back. They were saying America was built off of our backs.
That was it.
Well, that was one of the things. There's like a whole Easter egg hunt on New Rockstars. Go check them out.
Yeah.
Oh, they New Rockstars did a video about that.
Yeah, it was Jessica Clemens.
And what did he said? It was what? Say that one more time.
They showed their backs. Some people were wearing red, white, and blue, and then they bent over, and you could see their back only, not their faces, just their back. So America was built off of black people's backs.
Will I get in trouble if I show the performance?
Yeah.
You think so?
You could pause the screen, but if you played it, they would get you.
Okay. Well, we're going to get into that. Because I'm like Mark, I was wondering if it was some kind of meaning behind it. And maybe that was just too deep for people to.
Uncle Sam is self-explanatory.
Yeah, of course that's Uncle Sam. But what was the meaning behind Uncle Sam?
Well, everything he was saying.
What was the meaning with him being black?
It's just his name happens to be Sam, and his blackness isn't a thing.
Okay.
But he was like, you guys are moving ghetto. Then you guys slow it down. How dare you? You're gonna play that song? Like he's telling Kendrick not to be himself. He's trying to say, there's an acceptable level of entertainment that this is for. He's basically saying what people who are upset at the performances said on Monday morning. He was basically already saying it for you.
It's your uncle.
Right.
Mark, you didn't enjoy it?
You know what? It was a spectacle. Like, to me, the question is, was it appropriate for the Super Bowl? You know what I mean? Like I just felt like it was just a little bit too perhaps polarizing for that particular forum.
He wasn't being patriotic? Or was he mocking patriotism?
Like,
if you ask me, it's a different form. If you ask me, it's a different form of patriotism. It's from his perspective. And it is polarizing, like you just said, Mark. But I also think he intended it to be polarizing. Like, you're not just going to have a non-difficult conversation this Sunday. I'm going to make you see something. 100 million people are watching. You usually don't get this. You get like the cookie cutter, but here you get this. All of his songs that he used were like thought-provoking songs.
Dre, man, we not gonna go over the whole thing. I just want to go on Samuel Jackson parts because I think we might have missed something.
You just right there.
He said too ghetto, and it was this guy, just a random white guy, and he said the exact thing Samuel L. Jackson said.
Are you talking about the actor?
Yeah, the actor with he kind of had like a big nose, had a hat on.
Robert Davi, I think his name is.
Yeah. He this. So is Samuel Jackson him? And what I mean by him, that ideology. Dang, I can't use big words. That thought process
ideology
of certain people out there.
Yeah, that's what he was.
Okay, now I get it. Okay, let's see what he had to say. Exactly what that actor said. He said, "Give us jazz, give us that beautiful music, uplift the ghetto." That's cold, though, bro. How he predicted that. Let's go. Let's see what else Samuel Jackson said. That's pretty cold. Okay, here's another point. Wow.
It was deep. It was deep.
That was deep, bro.
I'm just like, but for a Super Bowl halftime show, though, you know what I mean? It's like, you took that opportunity basically to troll white people, I think. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think was job number one. And I'm just like, bro, can't you just rock the house? You know what I mean? Like, come out like Prince and like Michael and like Beyonce did. Well,
but that's always been his niche, though. That's always his niche. That's always been Kendrick niche.
No, I get it. Believe me, I get it. My thing is, there's a time and a place for everything. Like, I don't know what he thought he was going to accomplish there. You know what I mean? But I just don't think that it accomplished what he might or his handlers wanted to accomplish, unless they were trying to. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off because you were spitting, but you don't think this is the real woke? You don't think he woke some people up seeing this?
No, I think he was preaching to the choir, because the people who were cheering for him were the ones that were already prone to go with what he was doing. I don't think he converted anybody. You know, there might have been, you might have had some people out there who are going to clap for stuff like that, like liberals, people who are always going to back whatever it is that we do. But ultimately, I'm just wondering, like, what was gained from that? Like, if you want to make a big social statement, then your message should actually get out there. And I don't think that's what ended up happening. I think a whole lot of people were just resentful, whether we like it or not.
So you think he caused more division?
I think so. Yep.
Just because of the Sam Jackson parts. If it's the same performance, except he doesn't have Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam and has all the things you're ghetto, then he's not antagonizing and poking. You think he could just enjoy himself? Look, I'm fully representing the Compton culture, West Coast. If you guys aren't from here, so what? But if you just did him with SZA, it would have been fine.
Yeah, because, just to think about it now, that since you fellas saying that, Dre brought the West Coast to the Super Bowl, and he did a better job.
But, and you know why? It's because a lot of those joints that he did were already beloved. Dr. Dre's catalog, it's well known, and it's well known over a few generations. Like, there are people who know of him. He's been rocking forever, and they, a lot of his joints go way back. So even with him, there's a sense of nostalgia. With K-Dot, it's not really like that. He's more of what's happening now. So there are some people who are just not familiar with him. They don't follow his thought process. They don't have any memories of him growing up.
And that song selection. I didn't know those songs. The only thing I knew was like us, just like us. I saw the joint. Be humble, and and the Black Panther post credit song, but all that's about it.
DNA,
but all the stars. I mean, the Black Panther's all the stars, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People really, that's still like a B-list song. Like, when I say B-list, I mean like a song that's on the B side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not well known. Let's continue.
Yeah, and I just want to say, for the point that they're making here in the chat, because I'm reading this too. Sean, I agree with you. The people who have an issue with him would have an issue with him no matter what he did. Kendrick knew what would be said and said it for them. And people call the Dre show ghetto as well. I mean, but here's the thing though. It's like, knowing that, that's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with, his presentation and everything, but I'm just saying, on a Super Bowl stage, what do you think was going to happen here? That's what's the point is what I'm saying. What's the point when you have everybody watching from all over the world? You have the whole country watching. What exactly is the point? Are you trolling or are you trying to entertain? If you're trying to entertain and these people are going to have an issue with you, what is the point? That's what I'm saying. I'm just curious. I'm not trying to condemn him. I'm just trying to get to because they say that it went over people's heads. I'm trying to understand what was the point. Because see, I don't waste my time trying to troll people or trying to be there. In other words, I don't go where I'm not welcome. You know what I mean? Like, I believe in building my own audience or my own fan base or my own, like, people who know, people who will appreciate you. Like, you just went out there to be hated, you know, knowing that these people didn't want to hear you. You know, even if it were country, you know, country music, there would be a bunch of people out there who wouldn't appreciate that, who are watching the Super Bowl. You know, I think you have to attract, and it's difficult to do, but you have to attract the most entertaining, universal act that you can for a Super Bowl halftime show, for a party, you know?
I can't speak for him, so I'll just say what if? What if he's saying, this is a slice of our life, and a huge part of our life here in this little city that I live in is having to deal with the pushback from white people who are going to be against me. That's just as relevant as the Crip Walk Serena Williams was doing, and that's going to be featured because I'm giving you guys a slice of Compton, and it comes with the Uncle Sam types.
Right. And didn't NWA do that like 40 years ago? I mean,
So
we're still
that's-
doing that.
That's more proof.
Yeah.
All right,
but we're not changing any minds here. That's all I'm saying, man. It's like I want to see something that works. If we're doing something revolutionary, then we should be, you know, keeping the change inside of revolutionary. There's a point to being revolutionary, you know?
You know, I agree there.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what Sam got to say next. What up?
It's a cultural divide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's continue. I just want to. I don't want to do the performance. We all seen the performance. We all seen Serena walking.
No, they not like us. Are you my?
Go back to Serena for a second, but just like don't play it. But so show her.
Put it on
when she
silent.
starts. There.
I agree, Mike. Go on. Sorry, go ahead, bro.
The dude with the Sudan flag stitching with the Palestinian flag is in the background there.
Oh, I forgot about that dude.
That's why they cut away, I think.
Hold on, let me see if I can go back and peep that out.
Don't get flagged now.
I know you're right. I played too long too.
Shit.
Dang, I was right at it. What happened? Did I pass it up? I did.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, right. He's on that stage. You can see it actually from this screen here. On the left side, on that square, he's standing there.
Which one? The left side on the top part?
Yeah, in the top part.
Okay. Dang, you
can
got
see
some
the
good
brother-
eyes, 'cause I can't see nothing.
Yeah, well, you got to know where it is to find it. I'm sure no one else listening who doesn't know what to look for,
Yeah.
they can't see it.
And they cut to her real fast. I'm glad he didn't hurt nobody though.
He already has some interviews
Yeah.
out because he wasn't charged or anything.
Oh,
He's
really?
not allowed. He can't go to an NFL game again. That's all.
And he don't care. He got his point.
Now how do we feel about Serena Crip walking when her sister was killed by a Crip?
Dang, bro, y'all be bringing the heat on this show.
I learned
I
recently.
forgot about that.
I learned
Yeah.
recently that dance isn't exclusive to Crips. It's not exclusive to Bloods. It's the walk. If a Blood is doing it, it's the Blood walk. It's more of like the region that they live in over there in Western, in LA. That's the walk. So it's really not associated to the Crip gang.
It's called a Crip walk, and she's doing it, and her sister was killed by the Crip. It's like,
So-
I get what you're saying, but the optics of it is kind of problematic, you know?
But it's not called
So-
the Crip walk.
It's called the sea
Isn't
walk.
it? No, it's known as
Or the
what?
sea walk, or it's the walk, and whoever's doing it, if a Crip's doing it, it's called the Crip walk. It's popularized thanks to Snoop Dogg, but it's
Mhm.
not a Crip walk.
I see what both of y'all are saying. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it is known as a Crip walk. I mean, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying, but to people who are watching it, it's being
known as a Crip
identified as a Crip walk. That's just
Because
a
I
fact,
call it
you know?
even though it's called the sea walk, sometimes I call it the Crip walk.
Yeah. I
But
mean, you know,
that's kind of cold, bro. I never did put that in perspective.
Like Sean Christopher, are you in LA? Can you? Because I want to read your chats. Who says that is called the walk, B walk and Crip walk? It's called both, and it is a dance.
mhm.
Y'all both.
It's kind of a
right.
gang thing, though, right? It is
We
kind
not-
of a gang thing, no matter
it's
w's
the-
doing it.
It's
It's
a
gang
staple.
culture.
It's adopted, but so are Dickie's pants. So are like there's things that are associated with it, but it doesn't have to exclusively represent her sisters or the who shot her brother, who shot her sister. I mean,
I can see now. I see your side. I see both y'all sides. Both y'all.
I mean, it's not. It's more of an observation. You know, she is doing something that is called or identified as a crip walk by people who don't know that. You know, so she's doing this on a world stage, and I'm just saying, everybody knows that her sister was killed in that gang, you know, affiliation way. You know, so that's all I'm saying, man. It's like it's a problematic optic. You know.
I'm a boy like this. Now, I'm just speaking for Fatal J. If my brother or sister was murdered by a gang member, I'm not going to be C walking or B walking or whatever.
Because you associate the dance with the gang.
The origins
you know what you're doing. I mean, we've had something like 30-something years of people crip walking in a video, and it was called that as they were doing it. You know, so you know what you're doing. Like I said, I definitely get what you're saying, you know, because that's a fact. There's no denying that. But I'm just saying it's also a fact that it is known as that, and you're doing that, and you have that history in your family, that tragedy. And, you know, questions are going to come up. That's all. I mean, she can do what she wants. She's rich as shit. She can do what she wants. But I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of like, I don't blame people for raising their eyebrow. That's all.
Go ahead, Chill.
She just did it because of Drake. How he's been with like all on her. I think she was dating Common actually during that. That was who they were fighting over. Common. He was dating Serena. Common made a song about him, and Serena just wanted to look in the camera. You're not like us.
Yeah, she did that out of spite.
Yeah.
And if that was your wife doing that to get back at her ex, and you're the current husband, wouldn't you feel some kind of way too?
Mark, I've pushed back against everything you said today. Not that. You're right. Well, what are you doing? That is an ex. That's
Have y'all seen him too? Have y'all seen him?
Yeah, he said
her husband.
He said this is a callback to the Olympics when they were scolding her. That's what he tried to say. I don't know.
I'm just yeah. And I've seen him.
You seen him?
Yeah. Hey, listen, if they're in love, whatever, man.
I saw that picture all day of him, and now I can't find it. Oh, here you go. This is the guy. And Mark, you'll perfectly understand after seeing him why he will let her do anything she wants.
He's a skinny twig.
Dang, I just pulled that up. Where did it go? Oh, here you go.
Oh,
whoa.
So Mark, after so does that explain why he let her do what she wants? Did that explain it to you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn,
Serena.
It's crazy.
Okay.
That's not the Getty.
Nothing against my boy, but I can understand why he allow her to do a lot of things. You know?
He's the owner of Reddit?
Oh, he papered up there.
He's pretty young.
He sold it.
He sold it.
Reddit is the biggest website ever. I want to say Reddit. I know Reddit easily because I go on Reddit a lot. I know Reddit is easily top 5 biggest websites. Easily. Man, look at now White came through with the 10. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. Let me blow you up in style. I appreciate you, man. Been a while. This is why I don't watch sports much. Anything these days. Parents grew up poor, and I got called N-word to their faces, etc. They didn't bring it up all the time, but try to preach. Bro,
yeah, you know, I kind of think, I mean, there's two schools of thought. I mean, you know, one is not right, the other one's not wrong. But I know that a lot of our musical heroes, you know, throughout history, they used what they went through to elevate their greatness. You know, I mean, obviously, when you look at the greats, you know, like a Michael Jackson or the artists on Motown, you're like Marvin Gaye, Smokey Robinson. It's like they didn't do a lot of preaching in the early days. They just did their thing, man. You know what I mean? It's like they broke through because they elevated their presentation and their art. And you didn't necessarily always need to preach, even though Marvin Gaye did go on to do What's Going On, and things like that. They did a lot of socially aware things. But given the chance to get on a world stage, they did their job before a lot of times getting too preachy with it,
Yeah.
That way people were more inclined to listen to them when they did decide they were going to address some of the issues. I'm not against, like definitely addressing the issues. I'm just saying it. Sometimes it can be a distraction or even a turnoff when you're in an environment where people don't necessarily, they're not open to it. They don't want to hear it,
Right on. We at the mark where we got to end the show. But there's a few more things that I want to speak on real quick. This news was kind of stood out to me. I'm not familiar if y'all are familiar with Coleman Domingo, sorry.
Yeah,
Says
Coleman Domingo.
Coleman Domingo says he talked to Marvel, and this was a thing. Marvel wanted this guy pretty bad, and I thought this was very interesting. And I'm gonna give it to Chill after this, but it says Coleman Domingo says he talked to Marvel about the rumors of him replacing Jonathan Majors as Kang in the MCU. I want a role to be mine, whatever that role is, whatever I develop. Something didn't feel right of me, like I replaced someone. I thought that last part he said was very interesting. What are your thoughts about that, Chia?
I know an actor wouldn't want to continue someone else's work just because they want to have the spotlight. I get that 100%. And unfortunately, that goes against T'Challa being recast because that what Coleman Domingo said is probably what some actor is going to say about playing Black Panther.
Do you think was that like a signal? That felt like a signal.
It was a signal for Jonathan Majors. I think they handed him the dagger and they said, "Stab your brother," and he said, "No, I'm not going to do it." Which character do you want to do, huh? He did not opt to play Kang. He's telling us that. He's telling you he sees that as Jonathan Majors. So this was him being a supportive, like a not a backstabber, basically.
Okay, got you. Because you remember at one point the rumor was Domingo could play anybody in the MCU he wanted to.
Yeah, they were asking him to say Jonathan Majors, and he wouldn't say, "I want to play Kang the Conqueror." He did not want to do it to Jonathan Majors. They were like setting him up, like, "Here, all you got to do is say the freaking name, and we're gonna say he was willing to do it. It was his idea to do it, and he was not going to do it."
I want to shout out Mark real quick. Mark is like the originator of everything because he Chill. I don't know which one you first, but I heard Mark say recast first. And Mark don't remember this. Well, he probably remember this. Mark put me on to Jonathan Major before I even know who Jonathan Major was with that Western movie. Remember that Western movie? You told us, you begged us to watch it. Remember?
The Harder They Fall, yeah.
The Harder They Fall. And that came out before people really rocked with Jonathan Majors like that.
Yeah. He was in that and The Five Bloods, I think it was. Yeah. And he was great in that too. I mean, you could definitely tell he's an acting powerhouse. But I do have a lot of respect for what Coleman Domingo did there. I mean, there's a difference between replace and recast, and what they did with Jonathan Majors was wrong. And I think that him taking the stand that he took, it has a lot to do with that. It's like, don't ask me to come in and like what Chill is saying. I think that's exactly what it was.
Well,
it would be disrespectful. Go on.
No, you go.
Yeah, no, but I definitely agree. And he's a great actor in his own right too.
He is
Coleman Domingo. Anybody out there who saw Fear the Walking Dead, it was a trash show, but he was the best thing about it. Like he was great in that role, and I've seen him in some really good things after that.
Sure.
Wasn't he in Get On Up with Chadwick? Maybe. Oh no, that wasn't him. Okay, go on.
Well, here's another one. His name is Michael B. Jordan, and this came out earlier today. If you missed it, don't worry, I got you, Fatal J. They asked him. Jordan mostly steered clear of commenting on Major's case. Today, sitting on the edge of the pool table, he solemnly recalls that it was a tough situation to watch unfold, but he's doing great. Just got engaged. I'm proud of his resilience and his strength through it all. And his handling of it, I'm glad he's good. That's my boy. Would you work with him again? Yes.
And I believe he will. He gonna bring him back up again. Because after Magazine Dreams blow up, then I feel like Michael B. Jordan and Coogler go put him in something. Not Black Panther, but
Creed.
Creed.
He's in Creed 4. He's putting him in Creed.
Creed 4.
He didn't. He maybe he didn't talk to him for a long time, but when it came back to Jonathan Majors doing Magazine Dreams in March, he's gonna do a movie called Merciless. When it came back, like his career is back and he's doing movies again. First person we see talking about him nicely is Michael B. Jordan. He shared his trailer on his Instagram story. Michael B. is someone who also didn't stab Jonathan Majors in the back.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything, right?
He didn't say anything for a long time, but now he's putting him in his movie because he directs those. You remember he directed Creed 3? Michael B. is powerful.
And Creed 3 was fire. I liked it better than Creed 2. It was dope.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fellas.
Fatal, we didn't even touch on what happened with Beau DeMayo, and I know you had that in your thumbnail.
I sure did. We got to talk about that.
We're gonna have to speed our way through it.
Yeah, we got to, because I know people got to work, but we got to talk about that. Let me pull up the video. But while I pull up the video, what was y'all takeaway from the Beau DeMayo exposed Marvel video?
Well, I remember it was the old video. He posted this on his OnlyFans like 4 or 5 months ago. Now he posted it to YouTube. He did a wrong thing by putting it on a paywall. And I'll say that there's not enough here. No names. There's nothing to go off of. If you want to rile me up and say hate Disney, I'm ready to hate Disney. I'm with it. Just give me some names, bro.
And shout out to Beau. Beau been liking a lot of my stuff. But I wouldn't be Fatal J if I didn't tell the truth. When I'm watching this video, I'm getting something, but I'm getting nothing. Do that make sense? I'm getting information, but I'm not getting the information. I'm not getting specifics. You know what I mean? I'm not getting breakdowns. We just go watch a little bit of this video, and I want to know you guys' thoughts.
Hey everyone. First, I want to welcome you to my new OnlyFans page. It's gonna be a little bit unorthodox.
Hold on, man. Did somebody laugh?
I coughed. I'm not laughing, bro. I'm not laughing. I promise.
Okay,
allergies.
Let's continue.
Admittedly, but I needed a safe space to be able to post this video as well as future content without fear of harassment or censorship. And before I get to what I plan to do with this page, I first want to address the massive elephant in the room. The allegations being made against me are very serious, and I take them seriously. It's why I took some time to myself these last few weeks. One, to sit with my legal team and figure out how best to respond. But more importantly, to sit with those I love, these attacks, goofs, and leaks, so that we can hold those responsible for defamation, harassment, and for inciting outright criminal threats of violence. Now, my lawyer told Deadline that this is Disney and Marvel's standard playbook. They have done this to other artists like me. With me, it's...
But this is what I'm wondering. Why? Why are they doing this to you? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I see people like, he was on OnlyFans, and there are some things that I can say here, but Fatal J has warned me to watch my mouth when it comes to this type of thing.
Don't call the man that, man.
There's certain things I can't say, but I mean, it is interesting, his choice of expressing himself here.
And Beau, I don't know if you watching or not. You always welcome to say your piece, but what we wanted is why is there a talk? Is it because you black? Because we don't see black Marvel actress and workers and stuff. So why are they gunning for you?
I think what the point that he's trying to make is they had a problem with him trying to his creative process. He's trying to stick to the source material as much as possible.
And he did.
But they wanted to take liberties with the characters. They didn't want Cyclops. Well, this is allegedly the example that he's giving. For example, they didn't want Cyclops to be the leader of the X-Men, but he is the leader of the X-Men. But they wanted him to mix it up because they didn't want like this another white leader, So they were kind of like challenging him when it came to like sticking to the source material. They wanted him to kind of like black it up. And go ahead.
That's one woman, though. You said they. For that story you told me, there was a woman working under him who said that. You're going to listen to these this was written by white males, old white men. That was the word, old white men. She was complaining about that. Now, of course, we understand that that person's ideology may ideologically line up against men. But she said old white men, talking about Stan Lee, Chris Claremont, because she thought, I can find some common ground here against the white. What she really meant was, like, Scott Summers is the leader because of men, the patriarchy type thing. I think that's what was like going on in the story that he tells.
Man, let me tell you something. That man made Cyclops dope. And don't get me wrong, Cyclops is dope. But we saw some things we never saw with Cyclops that I really thought was clever. Like it made it feel different. And
you're right. But back to Beau for a second, though.
Yes, sir.
Beau tells a story for 30 minutes about this incident, then that. Then I went to HR. Can you believe HR actually went to the person just to say, watch out, instead of doing, like, he told me the reason why they fired him, because he just can't keep his mouth shut and pay for the company. And I know that is the wrong thing to say. I know as a company, you guys are supposed to take care of your situations. But when he kept on making situations, making them official, sending emails, then they're like, yo, what are we going to do with this guy? Like, he makes problems here at the workplace, even though those problems are problems and they shouldn't be happening. If this guy's going to keep on magnifying them, why are we keeping him for a second season? Because, relationships are going to happen at work. Things are going to go down. People are going to say unnecessary, like things you don't tolerate, basically. It happens at every workplace, even the healthy workplaces. But this guy's the one who's going to make a stink of it because he talks too much. I think that's why they're firing him.
I'm just so confused, bro, because it's a term back when we was young called playing grab ass. And I think he was just playing grab ass and somebody got offended.
No, he had a relationship with someone who worked there. And when that relationship broke up, then things went sour. It was consensual. Everything was good until the break happens. And you're not supposed to be dating people that you work under, because that's a power dynamic.
Yeah.
And that's why
I haven't heard that from either side. Where's this coming from? You got a scoop here, bro?
I'll tell you when we're not live anymore.
Okay.
But when they say everyone got a photo of Beau DeMayo, whether they liked it or not, that's not because he sent nasty photos of himself. That's from
That's a good point, though, Mark. That's a great point. That's a bit. See, that's why I like having you fellas on the show, because I mean, y'all brains are bigger than mine. Y'all know how to really over. But I mean,
that's nice of you to say.
This is the thing. This is the question. Chill, you think he coming back to Marvel, or you think it's a wrap?
No, he's doing this to shake the hornet's nest so he can get some settlement, like Colin Kaepernick. Why do you think he liked your tweets? He's not only liking your tweets. Every tweet going on, he's being this raucous, replying on everything. Let me say it's OnlyFans, make it public. Let's see how I can ruin everything from Marvel. Right after the Rob Liefeld thing, remember Rob Liefeld saying they don't care about creators? Yeah, he's being strategic here, and I think he's gonna sign an NDA. He's gonna go like what Victoria Alonso got. Victoria Alonso said, "I'm gonna stick up for what's right. You can't shut me up." They shut her up with a little NDA. Gave her a few $1 million. He wants the same thing. So I think. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, because some of the things he says, and, what you're saying there is, it's likely, obviously, but some of the things that he says actually does ring true when you look at Marvel's creative process and what.
That's what I was looking at, Mark.
Like
that's what. Yeah.
The way that they regard their black characters, for example. I mean, we've been talking about recast T'Challa. It's like, like the point that he tried to make that I was, stuck on was being the black stamp of approval. Like, they want that black guy in the room who's just going to say, that's good. Black people will like that. Just go with that. They'll be cool with that, and that's kind of what we've been seeing, because I was saying Nate Moore would be that, on the other side of things, because this guy, he goes with everything. You know what I mean? It's like everything is okay with him. If there's not going to be another T'Challa Black Panther for the next 20 years, then he's out front trying to explain it, trying to okay it. And that's basically part of what he's saying too, that he didn't want to be that, so this is the reason why we see a lot of these black characters that don't have, they never get off the ground. Like, what's going on with Blade? what's going on with all of these things? Why can't they get it together?
Yeah,
it's obviously not a priority.
Not just Blade. Remember, Armor Wars supposed to come out too. Remember Armor Wars?
Don't worry, we got Wonder Man. So that's a race swap, guys. That's what's funny. So the black stamp of approval resonated with me too, and maybe he knows that this will get people on my side to talk about that. And it could both be true, and it could be him using it to get on his side.
Yeah, I mean, because I did have fun with the story at first. You know what I mean? Because every time you saw him, he was always in a state of undress. It's like you always saw him that way, So yeah, I had some fun with it. Fatal told me to chill, so I'm chilling. But I'm just saying, I can see, part of what you're talking about, Chill. I can see where that would be in there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
obviously, there's a couple of sides to this story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to show y'all something. And this make me kind of believe the man is guilty.
Is it the Magneto Halloween costume?
You know what I'm about to do, Chia.
Well, damn, if you were going to go there.
I'm just going to keep it funky. And Beau, you might be watching. You my boy, but you got some freaky tendencies, my boy.
Maybe this was the reference art for the artwork. The artist needed something. What do you want it to look like?
When I seen this, that took me out of it.
I'm not looking.
Why did we need to see that?
Yeah. Well, listen, man.
What was that for?
You guys never watch pro wrestling?
Bro, that's more than wrestling.
Listen, he in the statement, if you listen to him, he called his own pictures thirst traps. That's his words. He said that. That's how they reacted to my thirst trap photos. So he knows he's being freaky. Huh?
Because the parents showed one of their kids his thirst trap photos.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they were wondering, do they have to buy him a shirt because he's always like shirtless and
I saw that.
And that's actually true. So I don't know. Yeah, it's deep, man.
It is deep.
I think he's both a victim of nonsense at the workplace, and he's trying to get me riled up and like defend and fight for him. And he's trying to milk me because that's why he put that on OnlyFans. I think both are.
Because like you said, Chill, this came out of nowhere, and I'm talking about Twitter accounts that people usually don't pay attention to. All of a sudden, he paying attention to and talking to.
Yeah,
and that causes a snowball effect because I see this within the Snyder Cut movement. Zack Snyder, Zack Snyder is a marketing genius. During COVID, he didn't have no time. He just had waiting time. He was hopping on little small channels that would normally never have celebrities on their stuff. When he did that, it was like an avalanche, snowball effect. He had a whole community on his back. What I mean?
There's something to be said for that. You could say that for Gina Carano too. It's like when she came to the fandom and everything, she found a home. She found a world of support.
Yeah.
So it is, if you do it right, it can be very effective.
Yeah. What are y'all predictions? What y'all think is gonna happen with Beau? And then we're gonna end the show. And I'm not trying to
Yeah. Well, he's definitely not getting back on with Marvel. It's over. He'll be lucky if they don't, for lack of a better term, blacklist him altogether.
He's very talented though. He like the post I put where I said if Marvel don't get him, James Gunn should get him. Because I think the guy is a great writer. And he gives the fans what they want. So I don't want him to just fade on out because I think that'll be a waste of his talents. And Chill, I got you.
Yeah, here's a great tweet. Someone said, remember when you changed Sunsot's skin tone? And he said, asked and answered, this was a Marvel directive. Crew members and I brought up his Afro heritage multiple times. They wanted Latino representation on the team since Storm and Bishop were already black. Wow. So when we tell you that they've got a tolerance of black characters. When we tell you that Storm and Bishop, you're already doing black, that's it. Never defend a race swap because now that race swap that they just did now comes at the cost of actual black characters. They'll say, no, we have enough black characters. Time to do Latino. Time to do, that's why they couldn't make Sunspot's skin darker. So he's given us tidbits like that are really useful. It's nice to have someone who currently is on the opposite ends of Marvel. He will be signing that NDA, unless I'm terribly wrong, and I apologize if I am. He will be signing that NDA they'll shut him up. He'll be really rich, and he's not really for the culture. Or I'm 100% wrong, and we'll get more of these tidbits. But race swaps take spots, everybody.
And like you said, Chia, I appreciate him being a whistleblower and let us know about these black characters. And the stuff that we've been wondering, he's saying it now,
Yeah, because this is the secret weapon right here, man. What we are right here, we are the answer. We're the cure for the so-called culture war right here. A lot of people don't understand that. They just want to go on, making their statements, collecting their money and stuff like that. And, you got a lot of grifters who are getting rich in the game doing that, but ultimately we're the ones that they have to answer to, because you're doing this all in our name, all in the name of blackness and everything. And at the same time, you're ignoring this section of your audience. You know what I mean? It's like, we want to know what's going on. It's not just about representation. It's about being represented the right way. Representation is also race swapping. Representation is also T'Challa Jr. You just can't throw anything at us and think that we have nothing to say about your creative decisions.
Don't call him T'Challa Jr. His name is Toussaint, the child.
To bastard.
Hey, but watch this. Watch this, though. I'm supposed to blow your mind, and then we're going to end the stream on blowing everybody's mind. Pause.
Okay.
Chill. Now, watch this. Watch this. Pay attention.
Uh-huh.
I want you to thank Mark. Just thank him. Say, Mark, thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
And this is the reason why you're thanking Mark. Remember the show Cross with Aldous Hodge?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. One of the directors was somebody that Mark annihilated on live stream.
Ben Watkins?
No, Mark know who I'm talking about.
Oh, Director X. Yeah, he did episode 6.
He did episode 6, which was one of the dopest episodes. And I want to thank Mark, because I think Mark put a very big stain on his brain and made him become a better director.
I think that our talk was productive. I don't know if I can take credit for that.
No, I'm playing, but it could, it could be.
But he did say directly that I gave him something to think about, and he wanted to talk about it more. It's just that we were on a crowded stream at the time, but it was a legitimate concern. And from what I've seen of him, he is a conscientious dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're in an industry, you're in an echo chamber, and everyone is just telling you, once again, you're the black stamp of approval. Sometimes it's useful to get a voice from the outside who has different concerns. I'm not like they think that we're just a bunch of man babies, who just want what we want. And remember, when I was talking to him, I kept telling him, I'm coming to you as a parent. You know what I mean? It's like I'm coming to you as somebody with a son who cares about these kids. You guys know that's all I ever talk about. What this means to the kids. So when you're putting these things out there, when you're putting those images out there, it helps to remind these people sometimes, just be mindful of what you're putting out there, because you can make a difference in your role. Yeah.
I definitely agree. I still give you credit, though, Mark. You made him into a better director. So I appreciate you, sir. I also appreciate Jay for you. This is for you. The Dark Council, we like Voltron, sometimes we in this universe, that universe, everybody doing their own thing, but we come together. Now it's been real rare that all the members been together, but it eventually happened. We talked to Lord Callis. I said, Lord Callis, are you out? You out? He said, no, I'm not out. I just got to get some things together.
Yeah, listen, Lord Callis got love. He got love for everybody, man. That man is very, very passionate, about what he brings to this and what he, what he believes in with Star Wars and all that stuff. So you best believe he'll be coming back. Abu has some technical difficulties. I know he's somewhere heated because he had
Abu Nas, the man that used to talk about Fatal J every day. Not Abu Nas, the man that said he got the most powerful PC known to man. That Abu Nas?
He built it from the ground up, he said. You know what I mean? He had that state-of-the-art shit.
It seemed like when he got that PC, his stuff started messing up even more.
Yeah. but he's hurt right now. So Abu, big shout out to you, bro. You know, I know you hurt, man, but you know, next time around we'll get it.
Chat, don't believe these guys. We haven't seen Callus in so long. Abu Naz, they did something with the bodies, and they wanted to turn you guys against them. They listen. There's a reason why we haven't seen them for so long. Abu Naz retired. Remember, something's going on with these Dark Council regulars. I'm just a visitor.
See, I told you, Abu wasn't gonna be able to retire. He's Michael Corleone. He can't get out. We're gonna keep bringing him back in.
No, there's
He's
no
not
retirement.
retired.
No retirement. A big shout out to Lorena too. Lorena was a bit under the weather, so
and where's she? Oh, she's under the weather, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody ended up sick, and everybody suggested, yeah, we should do it on this week, and then everybody magically sick, huh? You know? No, shout out to them. And John 3PO, he's fresh off MegaCon.
Oh,
you know. Look, it's footage of him at MegaCon, man. He really did that. He like
you got your green. I got my green.
I got my grade too. I just haven't opened up the package yet. Shout out to John 3PO for a successful campaign. Shout out to Super Slice 75, one of my favorite streamers. If not my favorite streamer, I'm not gonna lie.
Super Sly, the most dangerous man on YouTube, right
Sly
there.
streams are entertaining, man. This for you, Sly.
Goku isn't the only Super Saiyan. There's another one right here.
Fellas, y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
Yo, I just really appreciate everybody coming back with us, man, because you know we took a while off and everything, but you know we're always talking and we always talking about how much we love what we do and we love connecting with y'all. So just thank you for coming through.
Thank you. And let me get some quick shout outs too. I'm so glad y'all came back. We got Sandro. Sandro is a funny dude. We got Steel Leg, Mike Has Bad Knees, Double A, Becky, you owe me some merch too. You know what I'm talking about. Now White, we got Now White in here. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Am I forgetting? Sergeant, thank you so much, Sergeant. I think I got everybody. Sean Christopher, thank you so much, Sean Christopher. We really appreciate you. Anything y'all need to promote before we leave?
Yo, just be on the lookout. That's all. Be on the lookout for all of us. You know, because YouTube is playing games. You know, with all of us.
Playing games with
so
me, bro.
You know, if you don't see the notifications from us here, you know, just look for us because we're out there. You know, we're putting out regular content and everything. So come through, support your boys, your men, and thank you.
Big shout out to Chillmonger. Chillmonger is changing the game with his videos. Better than people who got million subs. Man, I really appreciate all he do, especially for the recast movement. Keep killing it, brother. And on that note, y'all have a safe week. Enjoy yourselves. Be kind to each other. And we out of here. Peace.
Well, that's a very sweet thought of both of you gentlemen, but I really don't see it. Until now. See you guys in the emergency room, huh?
Hello, pretty lady. Tell me something. What's a beautiful broad like you doing with a malaka like this, huh?
It's purely sexual.
No shit.